Hey y'all, welcome back to Digging Georgia for another garden update. Did a couple okra transplants out there, and they're doing what I expected with the heat. But I'll show you here in a few minutes. And I did another little project on trying to grow some Roma tomatoes from the seeds. Most of the video with the Roma, I didn't show me cutting it up because it just kind of spur of the moment kind of thing today. And I have some footage on growing citrus, like orange seeds. So now I got that film. But just try something different, see if I can do it or not. But there it goes. I guess I'll go ahead and videotape or video this this version of Digging Georgia with an okra transplant. I had two right here about this size. See how they're two together, and I went ahead and made another spot for experimental. I'll give them a couple days, see how they fare. But because them squash scared me when I was transplanting, but they came back now. But I got like a lot of okra, and I'm thinking about if these two this transplant do well, I'm going to transplant a lot of these, because I got like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 okra plants. So that's enough to make another row. But what I did was move them over here. Made a little area of dirt that I had between my tomatoes, and just one plant here. Water them down real good. Maybe I learned from a lesson on the other one, on them little squash. But kept the roots moist, the ground moist. Water them, I put them inside there, and water them again right when I put the dirt around them. And look at that. Look like my little zucchini might be getting something on there now. And that's one of my plants that came back from the dead. So got the other okra plant right down here. Did the same thing. Kept them moist while they was out. I put them in the ground. Put water in there before I covered it up. I packed them in there a little bit in there, and I watered it again. So I'll give you some updates on that, on these two. Hopefully they do good, so I can have another row of something in here. Well, here's day 2 of the transplant. They kind of, my okra, and they kind of took a little hit there from the heat today, but I expected that to happen. But I'm hoping by the end of tonight, after I'll give them a good water, and that they'll pop back up. I mean, still got leaves in the middle, still got plenty of energy to go. So hopefully that'll do it. I'm gonna check the one down here real quick, see what it looks like. See, he looks like this is what my squash looked like, man. He was just help me, water. But I gave him that water and it came back. I'm probably gonna have to trim them up. A little trusty knife here. And a good little knife. You see these little rotten leaves here. They're probably down for the count, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. Give it some energy. It's a little tough one. Hold on a second. Went ahead and just took 3 of them off. It's just experimental, to They was underneath my squash, from the shade of my squash. So I figured I'd give these two a run for the money on the transplant. So I'm gonna go doctor up the other leaves on the other one, then we'll see how they progress from there by the end of the day. Look at that. Got a little tomato growing on there. That's a pink girl. Already making some stuff. Alright, well, to my deceased old pepper plant. He's laying over here somewhere. Guess he got to be composted here in a couple days. But I replaced him with another kind of pepper plant. It's like a Japanese style pepper plant. It's called Shishido. Shishido. However you want to pronounce it. But I went ahead and got one since it was budding already. But it has a little way to go. But so we're gonna see how that does. I hear they make some good. You can deep fry them, put some cheese in them and all that. They make some good treats. People who like peppers. Here's my banana pepper. Look at them things. Oh no, man! I'm ready to eat everything in this garden, but it'll be a couple more days and months and stuff like that. But that's the banana peppers and the new shishito pepper. I had this little thought today to grow some tomatoes, or try to grow some Roma tomatoes from seeds. Little seeds in here. But what I did was got a Roma tomato. One of these. That's store bought. You know. What I did was cut them in a little slice, a little bit thinner than this, and I just put 3 of them in here. You kind of see them, but put them in some potting soil and put a little bit of light on the top, so when they come out, about a couple days, hopefully about five or 7 days maybe. This is kind of hot out here. It might germinate pretty quick, but hopefully it'll go from that. Have some little sprouts, and I'll take out the best ones, I guess. Well, maybe they all be good. I don't know. Hopefully. I was eating an orange at work and figured I'd try to do the germinate orange. You know, a couple orange seeds. That's pretty good orange. So what you gotta do, you gotta take off the skin. See it like that. Without the skin, it looks all brown, but with the shell on, it's pretty hard. You gotta wet it. I'll wet it first. Gotta watch out because they're kind of slippery. But I'm gonna try to hold it. Try to get in there and pull it off of there. If I can grab a hold of it. Oop, dropped it. And a crunch because my phone don't got that much memory on it. I gotta get this over. Gotta get this bomb done. Gotta get this bomb this orange. Oh. I see it. Oh, there it is. I'm a Joe, but I'm not a pro. There you go. Looks like that. I'm gonna turn off the camera and do the rest, and I'll get right back with you. After couple minutes. I don't think you really got to wet them down to open them, but the last one I did, I didn't wet. But, just make sure you got all that shell off, because this next process you do is gonna help them grow a little, pop out, grow a little faster, I guess. So what you do now is like a paper towel or napkin or whatever. Since I ain't rich, I don't have a spray bottle. But so I'm gonna damp this up, and I'll show you what to do next. All right. Well, I got it all wet. I'm not sure how wet I'm supposed to have it, but it's pretty damp. So all I'm gonna do is lay this little napkin down there and add the seeds on it. Boom, bada bing. A little wrap up. Pretty damp. I'm sticking in this little baggie. Seal it up real good. And all you got to do is just set that in a dark spot. Maybe everybody like to say under the sink or under the sink. And I'd say probably about a good 7 to 10 days. Like a seed outside, it'll germinate, pop out, and you put them in a little pot, some potting soil in it, and then let them grow from there. And then you can transplant them into the soil or separate containers, the stronger ones. I only got 4 in here, so there's not much. It's gonna get strong. I mean, whatever's in there is in there. But split them up, put them in their own container. Once they got to your, probably about 3 inches or so, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not an orange seed grower, but plant them in the ground or just keep them in a pot till they 2 feet high or something, and you go from there. So that's how you do the orange seeds stuff. I mean, there's probably other ways to do it, but besides putting it in the ground, let nature take it forward. Man, look at these squash. Look at this. How big that thing is. I'm getting there. Hold on a second. I'm getting there. Show you how big this squash is. Oh, it's all watered down in here now. Let's see. And then look at that thing. That's pretty good size. I mean, they get bigger than that. We're gonna let it get bigger than that, than what it is now. So give these other ones time to grow. A couple on here, more over there, all tucked inside the plant down there, and there's something about 3 or 4 in here, maybe 5 in there. But gonna let them grow up. And they're gonna be on one of the videos when we tear them down. We eat them. Oh, thought I'd seen something over here. No, I guess not. No, besides my cucumbers, look at this thing. Look how big it got. It's already climbing up the trellis now. I give him a little help. Help me, help me, help me. Grab it, man. Grab it, man. Grab it. He's on there. Hope it ain't hurting out up here. That would suck. Maybe not. I'll know in a day or so if I hurt something. He's getting big and other ones are taking off. There's something that kind of concerns me on my zucchini though. It's maybe the stalk's supposed to be like this, but it looks kind of white. Man, I don't think it's fungus or nothing. It's just white looking. So I don't see nothing wrong with the plant, but maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. I'll keep a lookout after it. But it's doing well. I just kind of noticed it this morning. One more thing. I got look at my beans. There's something to come. Gotta make some beans in there. Little tiny beans. That's pretty good. Sprouting up with flowers and stuff. That's all coming along pretty good. And I got another tomato in here somewhere. That's right down in there. So everything's coming along. A few more weeks, maybe get some more production out of it. A few days ago, I went ahead and planted some, can't remember the name, but some kind of three flower bulbs are planted right here in this area. So expect to update on that too, I guess, when I start doing some more updates on the garden. Flowers, I'll probably do some marigolds. Try to get some more bees flying around here, you know, for some action. But also I transplanted from over by my watermelon, a morning glory vine. He looked kind of wilted this morning too, or this afternoon. So I watered them down pretty good, and I'm gonna try to train up my wind chime holder, hanger, whatever you want to call it. But hopefully he'll spring back and go on up. Went out and checked my okra and sprung back. Look at that. Maybe they came back because I took some leaves off, more energy, or just because of the water. I don't know, but it's gonna have a little slow start again, but that's experimental, so I'm not worried about it. Here's my other ones. They look just like that when I planted them the first time. Should be all right. Whoa, slippery. This one came on back too. Next day 3 tomorrow for this stuff, so hopefully they'll pick up and start doing their thing. Where's the children? Where are they? Well, thanks for dropping by again on my channel, and if you will, you can comment, subscribe, and like. But like I always say, I'm not gonna force you to. But yeah, just stay tuned for more stuff. I plan on doing a little blacksmith video here shortly on probably a steak turner you can turn your steaks with, and it'll probably this weekend, hopefully. I like to get back into that. I like blacksmithing. It's pretty good art form, you know. Very, very helpful in making stuff. You know, you can make a lot of stuff blacksmithing. I mean, just like gardening, you know, just another trade that people lost, but all are gaining back. You know, everybody wants to try to do something on their own, and it makes you feel accomplished when you do something, especially gardening and blacksmithing, or drawing a piece of artwork. So y'all stay tuned, and y'all have a nice night.